Irresistible who? Irresistible you! Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Irresistible Me extensions. I got mine in the shade Platinum Blonde, 14 inch and 140 grams. I did tone them with Shimmer Lights Purple Shampoo. I did like a little tone bath. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's not like, I mixed it with water. I'll link you the video down below to show you how I did it, but I left them sit for like 5 minutes each, so yeah. Quickly, I just want to show you the packaging that it came in. I saved this. I really want to throw it away because it's just sitting there. But it comes in this white bag from FedEx. This does ship from China, from a town called Qingdao. So yeah, but it does, this is like priority mail, so it comes only within like a couple days, so that's really cool. But that's what it'll look like when you get yours, because they gave me the tracking code. I'm like, China? I didn't know this was coming from China. And then it comes in this black box, and then you open it, girl's face, and then it comes with this bag that most of the new extension companies are doing this, where they have this two-sided bag. They put like one extension in here as a tester so that you don't like contaminate or like damage or use the other hair, so you can send it back. So you open this side and then you check to see if it matches your hair or whatever. It was the lightest shade. I knew I had to tone it anyway, so it was fine. And then if you like that, you open these seals and then you take the rest of the hair out. And once you open these seals, you cannot return it, so be careful about that. And then they give you 3 extra clips, which is awesome. A plus for that, because we all know shit just happens with clips. Shit just happens. And then it comes all nicely wrapped in these like hairnet things, so it's not like all frizzy and like all over the place in the bag. Yay! I have never worn a hairnet. I've kind of always wanted to, just because this is like, this is gonna start trending, you guys. If one of the Kardashians starts doing this, you know that it was me. Because we all know that up on our Facebook feed, every damn day was something new. Every damn day. These hold a curl really nicely. They're still really soft. They do get thinner at the ends, but I actually like that. So you might not like that, but I do. I just like that look better, for me, personally. Also, when you first get these, they have a really strong smell. Like, when you open the box, you're like, what's that smell, girl? Where did this come from? I know it came from China. Why does it smell like that? I don't know what that smell is, but it definitely goes away after you wash them. So, I would definitely wash them before you wear them. Oh yeah, it has a smell in this bag. It smells kind of like permanent markers and like gas. I don't know why it smells like that. If you work for Irresistible Me or whatever, it'd definitely be interesting to know why it has such a strong smell. Like, I'm sure it's the chemicals, but like, it's so strong. It's like off-putting. You like open the package, you're like, whoa, is someone outside like leaking gas or something? Is someone sniffing Sharpies up in here? And I think the last thing is be careful if you are toning them or dyeing them, because they do take the color like really quickly. There's a few pieces in these where it turned a little bit gray, but you can't really see it that much unless you're like looking for it. So just be really careful of that. 5 minutes was definitely enough to achieve this color. It's not like a white blonde, but I feel like a white blonde wouldn't like look that great on me just because I don't think it would. So I like this like kind of warm, light, beachy blonde color. So I love it. I love these extensions. They're my favorite extensions. I've had them before, but I do have other extension reviews if you are interested in those. I will link all of those down below. And yeah, here is the demo. Alright, so I actually just woke up from a nap, believe it or not. And yeah, throw on some lipstick and we are good to go. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, it is Maybelline Bare All, just like lightly dabbed, not like full opacity. And then NYX Girls Gloss in Whipped, just a light pink. My Kylie Jenner. I didn't lie, I just tiptoed around the truth. I was over drying my lips for a really long time and then I got lip fillers. Okay? Ask him. Okay, so my hair was straightened, but from sleeping it kind of got this weird little wave to it, which I actually don't mind. It actually doesn't look too bad. It looks like bedhead, which I like. So now I might not even have to curl it. Okay, so what I do first is I section my hair so that I just have a little bit of hair, not too much and not too little. Just enough for the clips to grab on to something, but not too much where there's a huge chunk of hair and then a small piece of extension, you know what I mean? About this much. It's not too much, you see. And then I'm going to clip that up. And then my extensions are already pre-curled. I don't really ever like re-curl them unless it like loses its curl or something. They're not like curled, they're more like just wavy, just because I like that more like relaxed, like bohemian bedhead type look. I don't like a spirally uniform type curl, so they're just kind of like wavy, and I purposely did them like that. They don't dry like this. They dry with like it's kind of like how my hair dries. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh my god, like obviously you're gonna have to like put a little bit of product into it and like straighten it a little bit, just because these are blonde. So they're a little bit more, like, chemicals were used on them to make them this color, so yeah. By the way, I have this piece just layered a tiny bit on the sides and then one little piece in the middle. Just a tiny bit, so yeah. So, clipping that in. Then I bring that forward. I don't tease any of my hair before I put the clip in. You can if you want. I just don't really find the need to. At least with these clips, they stay in really well. Once in a while I might have to if it's like a really thin piece of my hair up here. I take that hair down and I do the same thing. I get about the same amount of hair in between each section, but we don't want too little because this next piece is the heaviest piece and we need enough hair for it to grab onto without it like pulling and like hurting our scalp. So we might want a little bit more for this piece just because that piece is so heavy, at least compared to the other pieces. So I think that is good. It's just about this much hair. And clip that up. And then this is the biggest piece, like I said. I layered this one a little bit too. You might have to comb through them before each use. I just kind of leave it. So, this is that one. You can see it's not too curly. It's just got a little bit of zhuzh to it. So this is like a quad weft. And I love this piece. This is why I love Irresistible Me so much. Because of this quad weft. Like, you cannot see me through this weft. Like, this is what makes your hair look so thick. So I put that in. And I did layer that piece a tiny bit. Not a lot because I didn't want to lose really any thickness. From the whole set of extensions, I only cut out like that much hair. So I didn't cut a ton. I just made a tiny bit of layers. So yeah, it's not like I took away like a bunch and pretty much just cut all the weight and length off. So I'm going to bring that forward. And then I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit so you can see. My hairs are kind of, you know, sticking out a little bit. And do not worry, we are going to fix that. I do have another method of hiding those hairs if you want to see that. I'll link my previous video, but I like this method a lot better. It's a lot more comfortable and I don't know, it's just easier and quicker. But you can totally do that if this one doesn't work for you. So I take these two little pieces, see they're layered like this because my hair is shorter in the front and gets longer in the back, kind of like a mullet. So I layered it to kind of match that. So what I do is I put these backwards, and then you can put the shorter ends with your shorter ends, or you can put the longer ends with your shorter ends. It really doesn't matter. I switch it up. It doesn't really look that different. But yeah, I think I'm going to go this way. So I take my hair and I clip one piece backwards underneath that hair. But you got to clip it up high, otherwise you're going to be able to see it in the front. So this can be kind of tricky, but trust me, you'll get it. It's not too hard. So just kind of clip it from behind. Just kind of push it in there and it should be snug. And then I'm going to take that other piece and clip it right up here. You might have to readjust if it like touches your ear or something, but it's no big deal. So you just want to make it so you can't see this line when you're looking straight on or from the side. So you can either just clip it straight out like that, or you can bring it up. I usually bring it up a little bit. So just like that. And then when your other hair goes on top of it, it'll kind of lay this flatter, or you can just tuck it behind your ear. So see those hairs, you can't really see them anymore. So it's really cool. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side with my other two clip weft. You can use a single clip if you don't like to use two clip. You can just clip one underneath there. But if you don't have short hair like I do, it's not short, but it's not as long as I would like. You can skip this step if you have long hair already. Bring it around town. Tell me if you know what that's from. One of my favorite shows, as a child at least. And I'm going to unclip all that. Now you could leave your hair like that if you like the really short layers and whatever, but I like to bring it a little bit further. So I'm going to take kind of low. I don't go too high up because my hair is it's not thin, but it's like not thick. So I like to go low and have quite a bit of hair on top of this last piece because I don't like my clips to show. I really don't. It annoys the crap out of me. So I don't want to have too much up here, but I don't want to have too much down here. So I kind of try to make it a little bit equal. Again, you can always readjust if it doesn't feel or look right. And then I just kind of do that same amount all the way through on the top. Especially in the front, my hair gets a little bit thinner. And then I'm taking my 3 clip wefts, and again I have them cut so that one end is a little bit shorter. You see that? Just kind of goes at an angle like that. And so I put the shorter angle towards the front so it blends in a little bit better. And I don't bring it too far up because that just, I don't know, looks kind of fake to me. So I put it about right here. And then I do the exact same thing with the other side. I just kind of meet them up in the back. And then clip. Also, another thing with clips, you could also just kind of make a little circle and kind of tease it that way and then clip. I don't usually do that, but I am sure that it would help a lot. So let the rest of my hair down. I need to zoom out a little bit. Sorry if you see my like ghetto background, but I need you guys to see all of my hair. And you see, I don't really even have to curl my hair. I could if I wanted to make it look a little bit more clean. But when I do kind of curl it, I like to curl it together. I don't like to curl the extensions in my hair separately. I don't know, I just feel like that makes more sense to curl them together. I do like to hairspray on top of all this, and I do usually tease, but I don't feel like doing that right now. If you want a like full tutorial of how I get this like just kind of really loose, like wavy type curl and how I tease my hair and all the products I use, let me know. I can definitely do that, but I just don't feel like doing it right now. That'd make the video so long. So this piece is always troublesome for me, but I know that you can never really see it, but the fact that I can feel it so much just bothers me. So I'm going to put more hair on top of it. Much better. And then when you tease it and kind of style it a little bit more, your hair will just kind of like stick that way. And then if you go in the wind, the clips won't show as much or at all. So that's with any hair extensions though, it's not just these. So look at like Mount Vesuvius on my cheek. I never get acne there. It's very strange. Oh yeah, don't you love this top? I think I got it at Target a long time ago. But make sure these little baby pieces are like brought forward also. Or that you have long pieces in the back. Otherwise it's gonna be obvious. So, I'll bring on my hair back so you can see. See if you can see it all. Okay. So it moves like natural hair, moves with my hair, moves in the wind, doesn't just stay like fake hair. And then this is quite a bit of hair. Like, that's a thick ass ponytail. So I definitely wouldn't need the 200-gram set. You might if you have super thick hair, but this is like totally enough for me. Like, if I had more, I'd be like, bam. So there is that. I love these so much. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, or any requests, any comments, I guess, I don't know. If you have anything to say to me or ask, definitely leave it down below. Do not hesitate. I will answer you back pretty much usually within the day or the next day. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye! Also, like, does anyone else think that Irresistible Me sounds like a lingerie or like sex toy like company? Like, I ordered these and it came up in the bank statement and Brandon's like, what does Irresistible Me? I'm like, oh, it's the hair extensions. He's like, okay.